How is it going, everybody? It is 4 o'clock. What is it? Yeah, we're actually starting at about 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, which means it is not quite dinner time, it's not quite lunchtime, and it's gotta be dunch time.
Dunch time.
You weren't supposed to say it with me that time. I'm just probably gonna take the intro.
Well, I'm sorry, okay?
I think I'll be taking the intro.
Oh.
If you want to just be quiet for a second and just let
Okay.
me do my thing, that'd
Fine.
be fantastic. Guys, welcome to DUNCH. We are so happy to have you here listening. If this is your first time here listening, congratulations, because it's also probably your last.
Yeah, so it's been a good run.
We've really enjoyed having you as part of the fan base. We'll call you Dunchlets. By the way, if you listen to a full episode of this show, you are required to get a Dunch tattoo across the forehead. And
Okay.
I'm not really seeing a lot of those around campus, so I'm sort of thinking that we're not having the following that we've been led to believe we have.
Yeah, let's coin a tattoo that already exists as our own, you know? Like, I would like to coin the teardrop tattoos by the eye. Those now mean you're a fan of Dunch.
Okay.
So if you ever see somebody with the teardrop tattoo, you'll know that they're also a fellow fan of Dunch.
Go up to them. They are friendly. Start making jokes. Start saying stuff like, "Oh, maybe Jackson's actually gonna tell that joke this episode that he's been teasing for all those episodes." You know, just they're real friendly people. Yeah, I like that. I like that, Jet. Speaking of tattoos, have you seen the post there where it's a gal with a, how do you say, tramp stamp type of tattoo, but it's a TJ Maxx Home Goods logo
What?
as a tramp stamp.
I have not seen that whatsoever.
Whoever I end up marrying, we're getting those on the wedding night. We're getting TJ Maxx Home Goods tramp stamps.
Matching tramp stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I dig it.
I'm
That's
just saying
awesome.
a ring costs a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else costs a little bit too much?
What else costs a little bit
Not
too
our
much?
theme song.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because it was free.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Josh.
What a great guy.
What a good fella.
I guess I should probably play it.
I suppose.
Do you think I should?
If we're hyping it up this much, I might as well go ahead and play it, yeah.
All right, here's your time now. You can press air conditioning on or off in your vehicle right now to vote whether or not you would like us to play the theme song. If your AC is on, we will play the theme song. If your AC is off, we will not play the theme song.
We're going to be going ahead and leaving the studio and breaking into some cars to see where the AC sort of lies. So
Yep.
while we do that, if you want to just play the theme song, Jet.
Yeah, might as well just as we're waiting. you
Yeah.
know. I'll just get this ready here. I'm just
All right.
not ready to move the switches around on the board, the
What do you mean?
the sliders.
What are you talking about? Why aren't you ready?
I'm just, I thought that we could just, intro for a little bit longer. But, you said
Is
you
there
got the
more to
intro.
say? I mean, okay, we have a little bit of a special surprise for you guys today. We're doing some live music. I'm going to be playing a little bit of guitar, and Jet is going to be freestyling a poem slash song slash rock opera musical adventure sort of thing. We asked you guys for some lyrics, and you guys sent us in a couple of lyrics. And so basically the challenge is Jet has to incorporate those lyrics into the song, while I just get to sit back and play guitar, and he has all the stress on him. So I'm fine with it. But he said he wanted to do this bit, so I'm happy to do this bit with him.
Yeah, this is planned failure. So,
Planned chaos, baby.
yeah, planned chaos. Yeah, you said we should probably, read off what they are first?
Yeah, we should wait and do that, though. We should play the theme song first, and then...
Okay, we'll play the theme song.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay, I actually like the theme song. I was just kind of joking
go
around
ahead,
there.
play the
Okay,
theme song.
okay, I'll play the theme song.
I can't find the guitar
Stop
pick.
getting mad at me. Okay.
Thought I should let you know that now. right, that was our wonderful, can I even talk today? Theme song written by who?
Joshua Simpson. You can find him at Joshua Simpson Musician on Facebook.com.
Awesome. Okay, so you remember how I said I lost my pick?
Yeah, Jackson said he lost his pick at about our little halftime there. Well, that's not halftime. DUNCH will be going on for a little bit longer. Sorry to tell you.
Jeez, I really hope not. I just found my lucky pick, which I haven't played with in years. I keep it in my wallet. I stole it from my best friend Sam, and she only found out that I stole it like a year ago, and I've had it for, I don't know, probably 3-4 years. I also have a Vikings pick in there, one of them that my dad gave me, and so, maybe I'm a little bit of a music-y guy, You see my wallet, you see a couple picks in there, and you think, he plays some music,
Yeah. I have to be so honest with you. I am so unprepared for this music thing.
Good.
That's
how I want it.
I might blank out, guys. I might blank out. I gotta be honest with you. I might lose it.
I'm trying to gauge how loud that is in the...
That's actually pretty good, I think.
Okay, I might... turn the mic down just a little bit here.
Try it again. This is a sound test right now.
Yep. Sound test. Check 1. I'm not going to be singing, so my voice does not matter.
Are we just going right in? I guess we're going right in, so give me one more revamp of that, and I'll come in. Okay, I guess here I go, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. My microscopic pen's in hand. I wrote a song I don't understand. Okay, that's about all the quality you guys are gonna get in this one. I went to Sam's Club just to try the stool samples, and they were all out because the janitor wasn't there.
Ooh.
I was scared. I was alone. I had nowhere to go. I had no home. How do I incorporate the rest of these, man?
I don't know. That's your job. You said you wanted to do the bit.
I dipped my toes in the tomatoes, and I put them in my eyes, and I didn't flush in the bathroom because I find it hard to say goodbye, and I went to go try the frozen tacos. So I went to the frozen section, found they only had burritos.
Only burritos?
Only burritos.
Oh my.
So we got a bag of frozen burritos for my friend Spider-Man. Yes,
Ooh.
We're going to see the big Apple, New York City.
Ooh.
And we're going on some cows. And I've noticed that the board is getting a little bit too loud.
Ooh.
But we found a good balance on the way to New York. And we're going a little bit faster now. But you don't have to increase the tempo, Jackson. You can go at the tempo you're going at. You're doing just fine right now. I just wanted to let you know that. Do you want to do a little solo right now? Just a little solo?
I kind of lost it there. I was going to go into...
Hey, it's okay.
I was kind of going to go into that, but I sort of lost it.
That's okay. So we saddled up on our cows. We went back to home because we found that we ran out of gas for our cows.
I missed the 2 fingers on the E.
All right,
can I try that one again?
Yeah.
Just
so
the E?
Yeah, just the E. Just do the E. All right. That was juicy, guys. Did you like that? I like that. All right, let's keep moving. So we got some diesel from a Route 66 and gassed up our cows. So we closed the gas caps and we move on the interstate. And we moved all the way to Black Hill State. Wait, that's the wrong way. But we kept going. Yes, we're going to the West Coast to find West Coast Spider-Man. We're finding the Valley Girl.
Did you say West Coast Spider-Man?
West Coast Spider-Man.
What's different about West Coast Spider-Man?
Well, I'll tell you about what's different about West Coast Spider-Man. Are you ready?
Maybe I'll do a little section without the pick.
Okay. So, this is our West Coast Spider-Man time. We've found The Valley Girl Spider-Man, he was. Not a girl, but a Valley Girl. You could hear it in his voice. I don't really know what a Valley Girl sounds like, but I'm struggling. You know? So we went down to the mall, and we found them all the Avengers at the mall, doing a signing. So I...
Back to the pick?
Yeah, walked up to Tony, and I walked up to Thor, and I walked... Oh, okay, give me a second here. I gotta get my bearings. All right, I just need my bearings. Yeah, my ball bearings. They fell to the floor, so I gotta pick them up.
Okay.
All right, just 1 second, guys.
He's kind of doing them like Jax here. He's picking them up with his toes, though.
Okay, I got him.
How long has this bit been going on?
Probably about 2 minutes.
Too long?
No, I think we can finish it. 1. Oh, we're back in, and we got our autographs. Tony Stark signed my helmet for my bicycle that I rode with on the cows, and I didn't ride my helmet. That's a mistake. But we went...
What was that?
I said I rode with the helmet. And
I thought you were calling out my guitar mistake.
No.
I've made a couple of them. Made a couple of little errors in this song.
Hey, it takes 2 to tango here. You know, we're doing all right.
Do you think the people are getting mad that we keep just kind of stopping the song dead in its tracks, talking about what went well and what didn't? And
okay, tell you what. All right, we're gonna have a redemption song in this episode.
In this episode,
redemption song.
I didn't plan another progression.
That's fine. We're gonna figure that out at a music break, okay? Which honestly, we could do a music break pretty soon here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If anyone knows any chord progressions that they want to send, please send that ASAP. But if you don't, that's okay. But you know, I think we'll take a little break from the guitar. I think, you know, it was a little rough, but we did it with the lyrics, and I think that's what counts. And now the song is over.
That right. Whole part, that everything that was just said there, every time we stopped, every time I messed up, is actually written. We have hundreds of papers, you know, sheet music and everything here. See, Jet's kind of wrestling them around, and that's not a sticky note at all. We just got all this sheet music here. That was all planned. It was almost like a concept song, and the concept was underpreparedness.
Yeah, did you guys kind of get that vibe? Please let us know. What's our Twitter handle?
Let us know. Our Twitter handle was kind of just my Twitter handle, which is Jackson Becker 3, JacksonBecker 3.
Yeah, but what you did hear in that song is true. The redemption song is coming later in this episode.
Is it?
The redemption song is coming later in this episode.
Okay, we didn't really talk about this, Jed, but I'm not gonna fight you on air about it. But
no, I think we can do a redemption song.
I think we should go to some music so I can fight you about it off air. Okay. Is what I was saying there.
Fair enough. I would like to talk more about how it went when we tried it in my room, as well. But yeah.
No. Go ahead. Tell them about that right now while we're on the subject.
So, basically, Jackson was sitting in my room and he just came up with this chord progression. Like, I mean, I think you've had it for a little bit.
Yeah, I've been playing it for a while. I think I learned it back in church or something like that. Maybe my dad taught it to me. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, it kind of sounds. We called it Conquistador, right?
Sure.
And we just kind of rambled about this adventure of a man who went down. I rambled about this guy who went down to South America, found a dog with no legs, found some glass, and found a hut, and explored the mines.
It was a cool song. And so we talked about it. We were just like, you want to try and just like improv another song on DUNCH tomorrow? And we said yes, not knowing how just awful it would go today, you know?
Yeah, which is why we need the redemption song.
The redemption song is very important. What's the redemption song going to be about?
That's a great question. We're going to use 2 of our questions and combine them.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, I like that.
2 of our questions will be combined, and that's what it's going to be about. You know?
Gotcha.
No more riding cows in the wrong direction in the United States. You know, going away from regular Spider-Man to meet Valley Girl Spider-Man at the Avengers meetup in a mall. So no more of that. We will be doing the actual song because I also wanted to record it for the TikTok that I made.
Oh, yeah, DUNCH has a TikTok now, but we don't have any videos on there yet.
But basically, you can look up DUNCH on TikTok, and you can find, we have, you know the logo, the DU, the green, the purple, the whole fix in there.
It's the logo it's the logo you love,
Exactly. You click on that profile, it has a YouTube link. You can go straight to YouTube. You just look up DUNCH on TikTok. So we're trying to reach out.
TikTok seems to be a good way to blow up these days. Yeah. I think that the algorithm is really
fair, I guess.
I think it's really pretty good about you can have a very, very small following, and if it thinks that your content is something that somebody else will enjoy, it'll still push it regardless of, how many followers you already have, because that's the thing that's hard about YouTube or Spotify or anything like this to blow up on, because it's just tough because the odds aren't there.
Right. So are we like an indie artist now?
Are we an indie artist?
Yeah, we don't have a label or anything like that. We just produced a song on the radio.
Produced is, we take that term very lightly, but yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you can also produce flatulence, which is just passing gas, and you could do that on the radio as well. So I didn't mean like we had like an official, like, we didn't actually like produce, but like we produced a song. It's something you can listen to. Please don't leave me in the dark here, Jackson. He's just staring at me. He's being quiet right now. I think maybe I'll play some music now, guys. I don't really know what to do. So we got a legal ID coming up, but that's only 5 seconds. And oh no, the computer went to sleep. All right.
Guys, Jet's really falling apart here on this episode today. I'm pretty sorry that you have to be listening to this right now. And I'm sorry for me because I have to be part of this and like my name is on this project. So it's actually kind of crushing me right now. Yeah. Jet, please go to some music. Come on. Andale.
Treehouse by Cinders. Let's go.
I don't care. Just go, please.
And there we go.
Sorry, we're back. I was kind of going to intro the thing, but I started yawning, so.
Jeez. Are you tired?
A little bit, actually. I don't really know why
I can tell you exactly why.
Why?
We have been just sitting down together, not necessarily talking to each other, like, a little bit, but we've been sitting down together today for probably about like 4+ hours.
Yeah, we started out, my class got canceled, which I didn't know about, so I was going to meet Jet at lunch at 11, like I usually do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wait, what day is it?
It's Wednesday. Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, I said it was Thursday in the intro to the podcast, or to the show. See, I am tired. Whatever.
Well, it's probably coming out on a Thursday. Who knows when this will come out?
Oh, yeah. Who knows? How backed up are we?
How backed up are we?
Yeah.
I got about 3 episodes already that I need to get going on, and then we'll have this one, so that will make it 4, which means we're a solid month behind.
We are professionals doing professional things on the radio.
We're college students. Which is most of our listeners, so we have no excuse.
So it's fine. It's not, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Jet, ask me a question right now.
Jackson, if there's any club you could start on this campus, or any campus for college, what club would you start?
Here's the thing is, I think a club needs to be beneficial to lots of people. I think there needs to be a high demand, a high, interest for this certain activity or whatever it is that you're all unifying yourselves together with. And I ask you, what is that one thing? And I think we all know the answer. That thing is Beyblade.
Okay.
You know Beyblade, correct?
Yeah, I know Beyblade.
Okay, for any of our listeners who might not know Beyblade, it was an anime as well, correct?
Yeah,
there was
Beyblade
a show.
It was an anime.
It was another one of those like collectible battle sort of toys. Toys, lifestyle, the lines got blurred for me. So it's basically you have this little thing, and it's like a circle disc, and it's kind of like a top. And you put it into this cartridge, and then their whole thing is you gotta let it rip, baby. So you crank it back and you let it rip, and it spins the top super fast. And it's in this dome, and then 2 of them fight, and the last one to be still spinning wins. That's the Beyblade champion.
Okay. I mean,
Don't say okay. You already know. I'm explaining to the listeners. Listeners, say okay. Thank you. So,
hold on, wait. We have a raised hand. If you could call on them really quick. Do you see that?
oh yeah, it's Rodney. Rodney, what's up? Have I ever had a bad experience with Beyblade? Yeah, I actually have. That's a really great question. One time when I was, I don't know, probably 12, 13, I was on the playground, obviously letting it rip, as you do with your Beyblades, and I ended up letting it rip so hard that I ruptured my hernia. So that was a big problem. My Jet's laughing so hard right now.
You know that silent laugh where you just kind of look like you're in pain, like you're making a horrific looking face? That's where I'm
that's
at.
the face I made when I ruptured my hernia, guy. It was awful. So I let it rip so hard that I just ruptured my hernia. It was this whole big spiel.
Did you do an anime sound effect to follow it?
Yeah, I went, ugh!
Were you like, gah?
Oh, hang on. Question in the back.
Yeah.
Rodney again. Yeah. Yes, I did in fact win that battle still. You're not going to let it rip so hard that you rupture your hernia, and you're not going to, be the last one spinning.
Unless the other person also ruptures a hernia, right? It's kind of like going Super Saiyan or whatever that is from Dragon Ball Z.
You can only do it once, and then your doctor starts to yell at you. Right?
Jackson, you're on fire today.
What do you mean?
You're doing really well.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's maybe something to talk about in between the,
No, I'm gonna.
You're
talk
throwing
about
me
it
off
on
my mojo here, guy.
No, that's the goal. I need to get on top somehow, right?
Because once again, we've explained to you, I don't know, rabid dogs, you dunchlets. When we feed you these little giblets of our show, whatever, we feed you the table scraps. It's not about me and Jet working together to create the funniest, most entertaining, just good podcast that we can. It's us in the same studio pretending to be friends, but just passive aggressively fighting to be at the top. I'm trying to be better than Jet, and I don't like him as a person, and his hair is greasy, and sometimes he stinks real bad.
I showered this morning. I used chamomile shampoo.
Chamomile?
I think so.
I drink that. No, I actually don't. I'm not a big tea drinker, but I'm pretty sure.
I did eat some conditioner too, so my hair should be looking really good today.
Jet has eaten conditioner. That is an actual fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. I've eaten some conditioner. It was pretty good. It was a little bit like, kind of like sensation of heat that like you kind of get like when you eat hand sanitizer. And it was something like that.
When you do what now? Run that back?
Well, like when you eat something hot, right? Something spicy, I guess, in a way, but it's got like that temperature hot.
Like you said hand sanitizer?
Well, yeah.
Are you heating the hand sanitizer, or is it specifically just like the alcohol?
Yeah, it's
content?
The alcohol. I'm just trying to explain my drinking problem without really...
I was going to say, weird question. Though this is obviously a joke and Jet does not eat hand sanitizer...
Oh,
did you hear that?
I did hear that.
My throat just like closed for a sec. That was weird. Do you think we would like get in trouble with the whatever radio station for that because you're a minor, or you're not a minor, but you're under 21 for like consuming something that's like mainly alcohol? Do you think we could actually get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
Well, you could.
Honestly, this is a great topic for the air.
I think it's really great. I'm wondering, Jet. I don't know why you're winking at me.
No, I think it's fine, right? You can have communion wine. You can have.
Yeah, I guess.
You can have hand sanitizer. I don't know why they just leave it out for you if it's like so bad to drink or eat. I don't know.
Sure.
Right? So
I get what you're saying.
But this is a disclaimer. Please don't eat hand sanitizer.
Disclaimer, please do. I want to see it. Send us videos.
No, actual legitimate disclaimer. Do not eat hand sanitizer.
Jet's still winking at me, and I don't know
I'm
why.
not winking at you.
So that's the thing is, anything that we're not allowed to talk about on this show, you obviously can get fired on because you signed your soul away on the thing that said, I understand that I can be terminated at any time. But if you listen to last episode, when I signed my radio contracts, I was asked to sign where it says, I understand that I can be terminated at any time for, whatever sort of misconduct. I deliberately did not sign, and I wrote next to it, I am invincible. So that's kind of why they've been calling me the bad boy of radio. Just, I'm gonna put that out there right now.
Okay, don't get a big head about it, all right? You're a normal person, right? You're just as mortal as anyone else that works here.
You know what's weird?
Is a DJ. What?
I actually have like a freakishly small head.
You do?
You ever put on a hat after me?
No, because that doesn't fit.
You would be blown away.
I wouldn't be blown away. The hat wouldn't fit. That is all that would happen.
The hat wouldn't fit, and then it would be blown away. Yeah. I totally cut you off too, and I thought that was part of the bit, but it's unacceptable for me. So what were you talking about?
Well, it's a good thing I forgot, Jackson.
Okay, thank goodness. It was probably not going anywhere. All right, let's hit us with another question. Let's hear it, buddy.
Another question?
Yeah.
This one just says, the carpet in here. I don't really want to talk about that.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that... Well, actually, you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more it's growing on me.
Yeah, in fact, Jackson's actually getting enveloped by the carpet. I might have to pull him out here really quick, so I might play a song.
Okay.
As I pull Jackson out of the carpet. Jackson, look at your legs. They're just under the carpet.
Jeb, my legs are perfectly on the carpet right now. I don't know what you're talking about, guy.
Jackson, this is an excuse to play music. This is an excuse to play music, Jackson.
I know, it's really hard to find an excuse to play music as a radio DJ. That is a tough one. I struggle with that daily, Jet. But yeah, for the sake of I'm in the carpet. Oh no, Jet, please play the song so I can stop doing this, making a fool out of myself, please, Jet, please.
This song is called Restless Legs by Cuning.
Restless Legs in the carpet, am I right?
Yeah, Restless Legs, because this carpet is...
I'm down here wrestling around a little bit.
No, I hope you guys enjoy this song.
All right.
Smiley face.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to a little bit of music and taking a break from listening to, Jet and I's soft, smooth voices. Unless, of course, you're listening to this on YouTube or Spotify or an old record player that you found in the dusty attic that sometimes plays demonic, scary, spooky noises, and things around the house are kind of moving a little bit weird, but you don't want to question it because your family just moved into this house, and it's so much work to pack everything up and move again. Then in that case, there was no music in between there, and it's a podcast, and we've just come right back in after we've stopped.
Yeah, or unless we forgot to edit the podcast, and we left a copyrighted song in there, and it got copyright striked off your record player, and you weren't allowed to listen to it because the house is haunted.
Okay, so the copyright demons.
The copyright demons.
Okay, I think that's who you and Shaq should fight.
Yeah, we talked about our song a little bit. A couple of fisticuffs might have been thrown.
What does that mean?
Fists.
Well, yeah, but
punches.
Why?
We fought each other.
Fisticuffs.
I thought it sounded more dapper.
Okay. Indubitably. So.
Jackson, this is your episode, man.
Is it?
This is it.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, this is yours. You own it, actually.
It's literally never going to get better than this. From here, it is all downhill.
Climax.
That's what we love to hear.
Yeah. So you just listened to Heartbeat by Kopecky Family Band.
On what? On what, Jet?
Okay,
Jet, answer us. What's the station, buddy?
Well,
and are both of the stations we have up and running, or just one? I'd love to know as a listener.
Well, how about I let you know?
Fill me in.
All right. You're listening to 89.1 KBHU, 90.7 KJKT, The Buzz, where music comes first.
Unless we're talking, except for when we are on the air and we're talking right now. I'm sorry, I was out of it. I was thinking about something and Jet pointed at me and I got a little bit stressed out.
That's all right. And also another thing, you should know this. 89.1 KBHU is currently down for maintenance. So I am sorry to let you know this, but you would really only know this if you're on the correct station, 90.7 KJKT The Buzz, or if you're on YouTube right now, or Spotify, or your old record player in the attic. I am kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
I was going to say, oh, good. So 90 or 80.
I magically fixed it by just saying, oh, I'm just kidding, guys.
I'm just kidding with you. Jet, you ever had a spooky little haunted house story? You ever been to a haunted house?
No, but I did once actually do like a birthday party sort of thing for a haunted I don't know, Halloween party.
Okay.
I think it was both a birthday and a Halloween party.
Gotcha.
So they had like a haunted house set up in the house, but they also had this like little trail set up like behind their house because they had a creek running through it and just this little
Ooh.
path that goes across.
Spookfish.
And anyway, they just had me lay down. I don't know why I thought this was the perfect scary costume, but I just wore all black, like just black clothing, and just had an airsoft rifle. Like I was just a guy with a gun.
Just ambiguous figure. You're like the characters that people haven't unlocked yet on Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, no,
they're just
I was...
blacked out, except you have an airsoft rifle.
Yeah, like you know when there's like a blacked out like figure for like Pokemon or something
Yeah.
like that,
Who's
and
that
you can
Pokemon?
clearly tell who it is.
It's
because, like,
Jet Bertram. How old were you?
I was probably like 13.
It's
14.
13-year-old Jet Bertram with an airsoft rifle. Where did you do this? This wasn't Trent's, was it?
No, this was not Trent.
I was gonna say
This
because
was...
our good buddy Trent used to have a haunted house in his house every Halloween. They went all out for Halloween. His family loves Halloween night.
Yeah.
They look like they have a really good time. Are your family they Halloween people?
Not always. We get up the decorations and everything. We
Okay.
hand out candy,
Because
but as far as it goes, we hand out candy, but we don't like to do it. We just do it as a service.
sure, I get it. We've never decorated for Halloween at my house.
Really?
Yeah, which growing up as such a scaredy cat, I used to really dread going to a lot of houses. I remember there's specifically, and I could tell you where this house is right now, but I'm not going to because I don't want to dox them. There's this house that's my best friends and I were always just like a little bit, I don't know if I want to go down there. And they had this specific decoration that I remember. It was like a baby that was like cocooned upside down. And it was like a motion thing, so once you got near it, it would like scream and shake around and stuff, and they used to hang them around their house. Terrifying. And I grew up as such a scaredy cat that I think when I get older, when I have my house, I'm less going to decorate for Halloween and more probably just for fall.
Okay.
So I'll just do like, I'll be honest, I personally, it's not that I don't enjoy scary stuff. I really like watching scary movies. I don't like haunted houses, which I've never gotten to the root of that. I've been through a couple.
I can tell you exactly why. They're about like a cheesy horror movie, and if you do a haunted house...
Oh, disagree.
Okay. I don't know. Because, I take it back. Because I was thinking it's mostly jump scares, but that's just if the person acts all casual afterwards. But if they keep going, that's probably worse than a horror movie.
Oh.
Because it's an actual presence there, and you're stuck there. You can't just pause the movie and turn it
Yeah.
off. You're there.
Have I ever told you about Scarecrow Hollow?
No.
No? Okay, because I feel like that's a perfect story to tell on this show. Especially during, I don't know, February? Ooh, it's getting spooky in here.
Yeah, we're almost at Halloween, guys.
I know. I don't know why we got on this Halloween tangent. It's probably my fault, but I think it's interesting, so we're going to go with it. Okay. So, every year, my family and everybody comes together, and we go pheasant hunting in Mobridge, South Dakota. We found last year, I think? No, 2 years ago it would have been. We found out about this haunted house that my two younger cousins, they were like 8 and 12. I apologize if I'm getting the ages wrong, but they're like young. They kind of grew up more with spooky stuff and they're just into it. So they're like asking me if I want to go when we're at this dinner together, and I'm trying to mask it, but I do not want to go. So I'm like, that's actually more my sister's thing, which is not me throwing her under the bus. She actually does. I mean, she loves haunted houses and that kind of stuff way more than I do. I go, that's kind of my sister's thing. And so eventually we all just get roped up into this, and my cousin Fallon, who, God bless her, I love her. She didn't get to come out this year, but I can't wait to see her again. So we all go to Scarecrow Hollow together, which I'm thinking, okay, if the younger kids are into it, it can't be. I mean, I'm not a haunted house person, but it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so scary. It was in an actual murder house, actually. And it was like, I don't think it was the most intense thing in the world. Obviously, I've gone down that YouTube rabbit hole of like scariest haunted houses.
Jackson?
Yo, what's up?
Do you mean murder houses and someone died there?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's scary.
Yeah, I think that's true. I've never like questioned whether that was true or not, but they had stuff like while we were on just in the line, because we spent about an hour in the fall cold in line. They had this one clown guy, which I'm not particularly scared of clowns, but they had, obviously the rubber bladed chainsaw or whatever, but he's on stilts. Like, gotta be maybe 4-foot stilts, and the guy's about 6 feet tall. So there's this 10-foot guy in striped legs running at you out of the darkness. Super scary. I'll just tell one more thing about this. Well, a couple more things. Sorry,
Okay.
I know I'm rambling.
No, you're good.
Am I keeping you interested, or
This
should
is
we
good
move
content.
on? Are you sure?
I don't know.
Okay, good. Because we never know. We just throw it out on YouTube and hope you guys like it.
Just keep going.
The first thing is you walk into this room and there are couches and there are walls behind you, but nobody tells you that the walls are curtains. They're not actually walls. And so people are going to come out of them and you don't know that, and it's right behind your back. And they rigged the floor so that it's like an earthquake rumble. There's like hydraulics under the floor. Like, they went all out. It was terrifying. They showed you a video about, apparently, which I have never questioned whether it was real or not. I always just kind of assumed that it was, about the murders that allegedly happened in this house way, way back when. And then there's something scary happens on the TV and the floor shakes and just, it's terrifying. It's you don't normally get jump scared by the sense of touch. Mm-hmm. And it's weird. It's really weird. So we keep doing that, whatever. I'm terrified. I'm like, oh, what am I getting myself into? There's the people are coming out from the curtains and like bopping between my sister and I's heads and scaring the crap out of us. It was really an experience, which I'm glad I have gone through once and I never want to go through again. The basement, terrifying. There's this surgeon guy who he pretends to like bring this body back to life, and you think, oh, the guy's gonna get up out of the chair. Nope, more chainsaw people. And that's the other thing, is it's a closed thing. There are no windows open or whatever. They go, oh, rubber bladed chainsaws, obviously it can't hurt you. Yeah, but there's still gasoline and it's still fumes.
So
and,
you like smell it, like you get everything.
Yeah, and it's the fog machines, which I have asthma, and strong smells really bother my asthma. So I'm like trying to breathe while all of this stuff is coming at me. Honestly, while I was doing it, worst 10 experiences of my life. I hated it. I was so terrified, but out of it, I'm like, hey, I'm kind of glad I did it. They got me on the floor a couple times, just in my face. I was like on the ground. I fell to the ground and like curled up. I was in defense mode.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I just talked for a really long time about that. My bad.
You're good, dude. I think that was good.
I
thought for a second you were going to say the stilt clown went onto the hydraulics floor and like broke off the stilts.
That would have been hilarious. Not that I wish he would have gotten hurt, but I just wish there was something like that to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, man.
Well, Jet, you were wanting to talk about Halloween? No, I'm just kidding. That was all me. My bad. My bad. I totally went off on that tangent.
Yeah, no. Right before the show, I was like, Jackson, I really want to talk about Halloween.
Is it hot in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay, because I'm like, actually, my back's sweating.
Yeah,
maybe I'm just
because
getting
you're
spooked.
Nervous for the redemption song.
Oh my gosh, I am. I still forgot we had to do that.
Yeah, I think we should play another song here and come back. And
Sounds
redemption
good.
song.
Come back. Haircut question first?
Yeah, let's do the haircut question.
Okay, cool.
Oh, like when we come back, right? Is that what you meant?
Oh, yeah. We can do it now or when we come back, whenever
Let's
you want.
Let's do it when we come back, because now I'm all scared.
Sounds good. We're going to give Jet a little bit to... I'm going to fix him a bottle, and we can... Can they still hear me? Yeah? They can still hear me right now is what you're nodding and telling me? Okay. Well, we should probably cut that. Yep. Okay. Just slide. All right, and we are back. Jet, I'm just going to kick it off with another tangent I want to talk about.
Is it Halloween related?
Okay, let's go right into the question, I suppose. No, I just remembered that we already talked about it off air, and I wouldn't even be able to play you the audio on air because it's a YouTube video, and I don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh, okay, yeah. What is it?
Oh, so you remember that song Scatman?
Yes.
I can't do it. Nobody can do it. That's why he's the scat man.
Yeah.
That song works on so many levels. Did I play it for you slowed down?
I think you did.
Hilarious. It kills me every time. Did I talk about this last week?
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, I just remember thinking about talking about it a lot, which is why I feel like whatever. If you are listening to this right now, after this is done, or even just pause this right now and go look up Scatman slowed down. If you have the same sort of sense of humor that I do, guaranteed to laugh. It made me laugh really hard a couple of times. So if you're ever in need of just a good laugh, because it sounds super cool when it's fast and it's in rhythm and it's, it's an impressive skill, I think. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Scatman, that
Scatting is so hard to do because it's becoming an instrument, right? You lose that kind of connection that you get with your voice, where you are saying words that people understand, and you're reverting to basically playing your vocal cords like a guitar, right?
Yeah, it's almost more about timbre. That's the thing that people say is like when they're talking about hip hop or whatever, and they're saying, "Oh, well, I don't know, I don't like hip hop because I can't understand the words when they're going that fast." But then you listen to scatting, and it's not even about the lyrics or anything. It's about what sort of timbre can I get when I, mash all these sounds together in different tempos and different whatever. I don't know. I love it.
You know what I really like?
What?
Specifically like a female voice doing like a jazz scat.
Okay.
I think those are like really, really impressive because it's like got a nice, like pretty moderately high, like low high, I guess.
Okay.
A range.
Sure.
I mean, guys, of course, like they get that kind of richness that just comes with it. But I don't know exactly what it is. Yeah. But just I wish I could think of a like specific one that does it. But it's so rich.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
DUNCH advice of the day. Do you want to start doing a segment called DUNCH advice of the day?
Yeah. DUNCH advice of the day.
Number
Don't
1.
Eat hand sanitizer. Number 2.
Learn to scat.
Exactly. Do those 2 things and you might live longer than a day.
And if you live longer than a week, then you'll get to hear a whole nother... Oh, I guess it should be advice of the week. Shouldn't it?
No.
Since we do it
depends
weekly.
What day it comes out.
I suppose. Whatever. DUNCH advice. Column 1. Don't eat hand sanitizer. Learn to scat. If that will bring you to live long enough to see the next episode, or if you want to see the next episode, then you'll get another piece of advice to make your life better and just awesomer and maybe a little bit more like mine. Maybe a little bit less like Jet's and a little bit more... Nah, I'm just kidding, buddy. He's got a big old Charlie Brown frown on his face.
What does a Charlie Brown frown mean? Is that like when he has his head up and then he's got like the nose like on the top of the head?
I haven't seen a Charlie Brown movie. I didn't watch the Charlie Brown Christmas this year, and I didn't watch The Great Pumpkin. Oh, The Great Halloween. I wanted to talk to you about Halloween. Do you want to just start talking about that? There's a question. What's your favorite Charlie Brown special?
Oh, I don't remember exactly what it is, but the bird's name is Woodstock, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was something to do with like a river or something like that, and like people were on boats. I don't remember, but I saw some Charlie Brown, or Peanuts thing, like. I need to figure it out because they have some that aren't just those specials, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got some other ones,
some bangerooskies.
Yeah,
that gives me just such like a homey feel. That sort of media, because they used to play those at my churches. Well, my church would have Christmas parties and Halloween festivals and whatever, and they would play the according one to each one. I don't know. It gives me the feeling. Do you remember how your elementary school library felt?
Yeah.
It's such an oddly specific, comforting feel to me.
I feel that too. I remember the librarian or the librarian's daughter. I don't remember, but same household. Mm-hmm. They had a pet like hedgehog. And they would bring it in and let it run around. It was so cute.
That's
really
just
cool. A little baby hedgehog.
Yeah, no, I would pay money to go back into my elementary school library and just be,
I'm sure there are a lot of people that would do that.
What do you mean?
Registered sex offender.
Why,
I don't know why.
Why?
came
I'm
to
having a
mind.
heartfelt whole thing here.
No, go back in time, I think is what you meant to say. Well, actually, no, you're trying to go into that sort of teaching field. So,
No, it's not even about me wanting to teach or wanting to go back in time or anything. I just want to be there and feel that space again. Because Sammy and I, my best friend and I, we rollerblade all the time. And sometimes when we're rollerblading, because I live real close to my elementary school, when we're rollerblading past there, because there's good flat ground, we go there to skate and rollerblade and bike, whatever we want. I'll do a little peeksy in. I'll do a little peeksy into the library, and it just feels like, oh, so stress-free. Remember when life was so easy? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like, oh, I kind of miss K through 12, I'll be honest.
Oh, I miss K through 12 every day, dude.
I really do. It was so great. I would do it all again in a heartbeat. You know?
Yeah.
Had some good times, made some good friends, made some good enemies.
I made some bad enemies, too.
I did. I made some bad friends. I made some bad macaroni art. That was a big part of my whole K through 12 experience. 11th grade was brutal on the macaroni art for me.
Yeah, you were really known for your macaroni art.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I had to just spill that out.
I don't know if I want to talk about that anymore.
Well, is it time for the redemption song?
I think it might be time for the redemption song. So here we go.
All right, so
I'm
we're
gonna grab
combining...
the pick and the guitar here.
Yeah, we're combining two questions here. There's one where do you prefer who is more hot, Jimmy Woo or Shaq? As well as opinions on dudes with light up keyboards. First of all, I have a high opinion of dudes with light up keyboards. Just from the gamer side of me, I really appreciate that. And I don't know much about Jimmy Woo, unfortunately, so Shaquille O'Neal will be accompanying me on this adventure. Say hi, Shaquille. He's a little shy, so I think I'll take this one over, guys. But, you know, Jackson, if you could just do a vamp of it, you know, you're like 4 measure, or well, I guess that's technically a vamp, but you know, like just go through the chords and
Yeah, sure.
just so I can hear it one more time before we start. Me and Shaq grabbed our full-size RGB keyboards and we walked down to the avenue where we could find an opponent to fight.
All right.
So we found Mr. Clean. He had a bald head with a distinct sheen. He had gray eyebrows and a fantastic dance, and he did the WAP dance. So Shaq and I grabbed our keyboards and we pulled them out and we plugged them in, and the rainbow came and it hit our face. We had the red, the green, and the blue. We said, Mr. Clean, we're gonna make you red, green, black, and blue. We're gonna shine our keyboards all over you. I challenge you to a type race. We're gonna type on our keyboards and we're gonna punch you in the face. So we typed on our keyboards and Shaq just grabbed his keyboard and he just hit Mr. Clean over the head. Sorry, Mr. Clean. So we left and we made sure he was okay. We called an ambulance and we went on with the day. So we went to the mall and we found the Avengers with the Valley Girls, Spider-Man.
Again?
And we said, Spider-Man, this is your last chance. Please sign my hand and paint my fingernails black. So I grabbed my keyboard out and Shaq got on my shoulders, so I knelt down to the ground, and then he pulled out his keyboard with his 104 words per minute typing speed, and he grabbed the cable and he plugged it into his laptop, and he said, Spider-Man, please pull out the nearest keyboard that you can, because we're going to fight here right now. Right here right now. We're gonna fight tonight, and we're gonna type until the daylight. So Spider-Man, little known fact about him, he's kind of a nerd, so he had a little leg up over Shaq, but Shaq wouldn't let him win because he owns Papa John's now. This is his time. He's gonna win for his company. He's gonna show him all his tax returns and stuff. He typed them up and he made them from scratch. That's not true. Shaq didn't forge his tax returns to get his money back. Yes, Shaq got his tax returns forged, and then Spider-Man only had a W-2. So Spider-Man started to cry alone, and we handed him a box of tissues, and we said, Spider-Man, just go home. You don't have to sign any signatures in the lobby of this mall today. Just go home and have a break. Have a cup of tea. Jackson, do a little solo, and we're going to do the last opponent.
I have to oh my gosh, there's more.
So we got up to Disney World. It was just a swift drive north. It took 104 minutes. So he had a lot of time to type up the next phrase for our very next fight. So we went and found the hidden Mickey on the gate, and then we lit 3 candles outside the Disneyland place, and we got Mickey Mouse to be summoned to life. Yeah, we're talking about the old Mickey Mouse. He came off his black and white train, and he said, "Yo-ho! This is gonna be the last day you live to see the light, and you're going to fight."
That's a violent Mickey.
Well, that wasn't the real Mickey Mouse, and I'm sorry, Walt Disney, for doing that to you. But I'm sorry, but Shaq and I, yeah, we're gonna fight 2v1. So Mickey Mouse grabbed his nose and he closed it, and he said, "I'm gonna be typing with only one hand." So he grabbed his gloved hand and he pulled out a typewriter. And then Shaq and I laughed because he's really outdated. Yeah, we said, "How are you going to press the enter key or the backspace when you can't literally do that on a typewriter? You have to like white out or move it back."
I messed
over.
up. I'm sorry.
That's
Jet.
okay. Just
Are you sure?
Well, basically, we won because Mickey Mouse had no technology, so we just decided that Shaq and I were going to get free tickets into Disneyland, and then we went on to the Tower of Terror, and we went to sleep on the very top
I messed
floor.
up again.
That's okay. Just try and resolve it pretty soon here.
Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
Jackson,
Okay,
what's the name of that song? That was a lot more successful.
Oh, we're gonna call that one. I think we're gonna call that one. Me and Shaq. Yeah, just me and Shaq. I think we'll call it Me and Shaq.
Me and Shaq.
Yeah.
That was our first DUNCH hit single. I didn't record it for
Yeah.
the phone, but that's okay because we all have a chance to we'll just probably slap the image over it and just upload it like that.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
If the
good.
random, song lyrics that you guys pitch us and then we use was something that you guys enjoyed, let us know. We will keep doing it. We will keep taking lyric suggestions. If it was something that you hated, let us know, and we'll keep doing it. We'll keep taking your lyric suggestions. No, if you like it, great, tell us. If you don't, great, tell us. We want feedback all the time on what you guys enjoy about this show and what you guys don't enjoy about this show so that we can make it better for you guys to listen to it.
Yeah, and you're probably going to see this in post, but I'm going to try and make a big push this weekend. I'm going to try and get all caught up with the uploads.
Okay, that's a pretty big...
It's a
Pretty big,
moderately big goal,
yeah.
because of the censorship we'll have to do for the one episode. Jackson didn't really want to upload this episode, for good reason, but we're gonna upload it anyway because you guys deserve to see the best side of DUNCH and the worst side of DUNCH.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, we can talk about it.
no, you're fine. You can upload it. It's not one of our stronger episodes, if you ask me. At least from my perspective, we had some guests on who really held their own. I was pretty pleasantly surprised, and
Yeah,
I was
a lot
happy
of them
with how-
actually didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but we just sort of set up a mic, and then we were like, "Hey, what's up? You're on the podcast," and they were like, they came out of their shells. They had fun with it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting for another call from 2016, and you'll get that.
You'll get that joke
when this
and
episode comes out.
You
you'll
might
get
have
it.
a little bit of a chuckle on that one.
Yeah, and also you can dislike the videos too. You don't have to like them. You can hit the dislike button. Well, please don't, because that would hurt my feelings. And I think it might hurt Jackson's feelings too. No, Jackson, I see tears welling up in your eyes at the sheer thought of that.
Okay, you can stop talking about it now.
All right, but I think that was an episode.
That's a whole episode?
That's a whole episode. Yeah, please let us know about a guitar thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
That sounds good.
We could do more guitar things.
Yeah, we totally could.
Maybe someday I'll learn.
The next time I go home, which will be for spring break, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll bring my banjo. Maybe I'll bring my dulcimer. Who knows?
Yeah, we got
Sky's the limit.
We got the string man over here.
That's what they've been calling me. That and the bad boy of radio are my two nicknames. Maybe I should get a tattoo that says the bad boy of radio.
I'm just imagining like the John Wick-esque, like the whole back.
Oh, nice. That'd be sick, dude. John Wick's tattoos, sick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Could you imagine
cool.
like when there's like the cross gets branded into his back to like fulfill that one like thing?
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, sorry guys. No, that's not like a huge detail.
Is that on the third one?
I think so.
Oh, I haven't seen the third one.
Anyway,
So I just
there's
said
a
yes.
certain there's just a certain part where they like fulfill it. It's pretty cool to see, but I'm just imagining like our logo for the Buzz FM just getting branded into like
Oh my gosh.
like the speaker grill or something of a boombox. It just says the bad boy of radio.
Oh, dude, actually, if anybody wants to make me fan art, which I'm sure you've been itching to do, you just don't know what concept to really run with, I would run with the concept of the bad boy of radio.
Yes, please. If you have fan art, or if you'd like to make fan art.
Nobody's giving us fan art. But actually, you know what we did think about doing?
What?
And I apologize because I totally just cut you off again.
No, you're good.
So I still think I want to do this is Jet and I are going to draw some little characters or just some fun drawings. And then I don't know how we do that. We could maybe scan them and make them
just
digital.
take a picture and I could import them.
Yeah, and then we can put those into green and put them all around on the DUNCH logo. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. If we just did it right in that green that fits in the purple.
Exactly.
That'd be really cool.
Instead of, because right now we have like circles and squares and stuff occupying that negative space. But if we did like a bunch of different zany, wacky characters, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I gotta make that the new logo as well.
Pitching a character right now. It's a player piano, but he talks and he's always on fire because he smokes too many cigarettes. Benjamin.
Elton John?
No, his name is Benjamin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Benjamin, piano player.
There's
He's on fire because he smokes too much.
There's a pelican, and there's two fish in his mouth, and they all have cowboy hats.
Isn't that just Finding Nemo? No, that's Finding Dory.
No, that was in Finding Nemo.
No, it's Finding Dory now.
Did you like Finding Dory?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know about it.
It was okay. I mean, I don't think it was a letdown for how long, there was between it. But it's never really what you expect when you get a sequel like that.
Yeah, I suppose.
I thought like in comparison, like the sequel from like Toy Story 3 to Toy Story 4, I thought that was really nice.
Really?
I really liked
I
Toy
did
Story
not
4.
like Toy Story 4.
Really?
I did not. I think that they went ahead, and you see this all the time in kids movies and stuff. I just usually think that Disney has enough money, whatever, things to merchandise off of that they don't need to do it. But where a movie or something will have a sequel and they will introduce all these new characters just so they can make all this new merchandise, and there's all this new stuff that they can make to brand with these characters, and in turn the characters that you actually want to see. Like, I wanted to see the old gang interacting with this new situation. I didn't want to see two of the people from the old gang interacting with all these new characters.
Yeah,
I think that old characters can kind of get kicked to the curb, which I don't like to see. I don't know. As I have my problems with The Incredibles 2. I think it kind of did it better. It didn't focus too much on the new superheroes. It was still mostly about the family. Well, now that I say that, it was a lot about the mom and the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah.
You want to get some dinner? I'm hungry.
Okay, we'll get some dinner now. Thank you guys for enduring our long show.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, it was about hour and 13 minutes.
Hour and 13 minutes. That's a new record, baby. Good to hang out with you guys. Always tune in. It's going to be Wednesdays, because that's not what I said in the beginning, I don't think.
Wednesdays
at 4 is DUNCH time. That's the new DUNCH time. And also, we'll have our stuff uploaded. Where, Jet?
We're going to have it on youtube.com. You can just look up D space U space N space C space H. All in capital letters.
Cool.
You will find DUNCH there, or you can look up DUNCH on TikTok. It's going to be the one with the DU logo in green with the purple background. So you can find that, and it has a YouTube link. You can just go to the profile, click on it, go there. Maybe follow the TikTok. Maybe there's going to be some stuff on the TikTok. I don't know. We'll find out.
On
the next episode. Also, Jackson,
yeah.
You want to tell that joke?
Oh, okay. So, and I've been reviewing. So you remember me telling you about Benjamin?
Yeah.
Okay, so Benjamin is there. He's in the bar, and there's this snail who maybe just hang on. Okay. He's a dirt bike driving snail, like some of those. But it's Do you have a ruler? I kind of got to draw a diagram for you guys to see what I'm getting at.
Wait, how are we going to convert that to audio?
Oh, jeez.
Can we?
I don't know. We'll try it next week.
Okay.
We'll try the joke next week.
Next week. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know I've been teasing this joke, and I told you I was going to tell you this week, but we still got some things to iron out. I thought I was ready. We're not ready.
The punchline, though. The punchline. It will hit hard.
It will hit you so hard that you might have to go into a mental institution because you will not stop laughing.
You might cry. I cried. I cried a lot.
Yep. Well, Jet's actually never heard the full joke. You've heard the sequel, but you haven't heard the prequel to the joke, which actually makes the sequel and the regular joke it completely flips it on its head once you know what's in the prequel.
But where does the squeakquel fit in?
I think I had a tweet about that or something. It was the Bible to the squeakquel. Something like that. I love those memes that it's like the Bible to Tokyo Drift. Those make me laugh very hard.
All right. Well, we'll get out of your guys' hair. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, we're going to be listening to Breathing the Same Air by Jasper Lottie, so I hope you guys enjoy that.
Ooh.
Thank you for listening to 89.1 KBHU, 90.7 KJKT, The Buzz, where music comes first, except when we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also 89.1 is currently down for maintenance if you did not know that, so I apologize. 89.1 KBHU will be up again shortly. But thank you guys so much. And we're cutting his mic. We're cutting his mic first. All right. Jackson's out of there. All right. And I'm out of here too. So thank you guys.